It's time for those most famous words in motorsports. Here to give the command, please welcome that little old band from Texas, ZZ Top.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Clear. All right, buddy, crank it up.
Crank him up, Kenny. Crank him up.
Crank it up. So just keep an eye on it. Nationwide cars are starting to work on it yesterday. Some of the guys are getting, 18 cars, stuff were kicked going on it, so it'll come in now.
Casey Kane, a half a car length advantage coming out of turn 2. Very important for Jeff Gordon to get those 5 bonus points and lead this first lap, knowing that one of those things on his plate today is done.
He's going to have to fight hard, though. Casey Kane's not giving it up easily.
We saw in the Nationwide Series race yesterday that outside lane worked very well on these restarts, but I think Jeff Gordon's able to lead that first lap and get those points.
Looks like he did it by 0.03 of a second, but Casey Kane has a little advantage getting into 1.
Trouble off of 2.
And it's
like
Jimmy Johnson
spinning
sideways, and
inside.
Trouble for Jimmy Johnson as he slams the inside wall.
Oh, man, he's got a lot of damage to that race car.
Yeah, there were 3 wide.
Johnson, who dodged so many bullets last week at Talladega in the final laps.
Right front suspension, right rear suspension.
Your Chad Knaus on the radio getting the crew ready to make repairs to this car.
Well, look how heavily damaged that car is, both sides and the rear.
That's going to take a lot of work. They're going to have to replace a lot of parts.
Watch them 3 wide on the outside of the 77.
Looks like Rudeman got into the back of Sam Hornish in the 77. Shoved him up into Jimmy.
It looked like Jimmy might almost have it saved, but he got back into Hornish there. And then goes down and collects the inside wall. You see Sam Hornish getting against the wall on the outside.
Now right along with Jimmy Johnson, and watch the little tap here.
Inside. Straight down there, you get it inside. Caution's out.
Well, Jimmy did a great job trying to save the car.
Get ready.
Like you said, Dale, he almost had it saved.
Up front, the 2 car. We told you he's never won in Texas, but right now he wants to lead his first lap today.
The car comes in just fine, and the right side really isn't that bad. They go to work as they normally would, but as they come around to the left side and they've got to continue the stop and complete it, Tim Laddick of the rear tire changer has some issues, had a couple issues there actually. Now he comes around to the other side, and it appears that there are some issues as well, maybe a dropped lug nut at this point. And I think it might have been on the right side now that I'm getting a final look at it. So it was the right side that slowed him down, kept his progress down, and they fell back into the mid-teens. And as you mentioned, Jeff, now back up to 11th, but fighting back through traffic.
The 18 car is the leader. When they came on the pit road, Kurt Busch had about a 2.5-second lead over Kyle, but now because of the pit stops, the 77 car nearly sideways. He gathered it back up. Great save by Sam Hornish right in front of the leader.
Yeah, Kyle Busch made up a lot of time right there. There was about 4 seconds between him and Kurt Busch before this round of stops. Didn't see that big a difference in the pit stops. Must have made it up on getting on pit road and getting off.
Trouble on the racetrack, and it's Sam Hornish who's been struggling with an ill-handling car, a damaged race car, and now it's damaged even more, and the tires are flat. And that will bring out caution for the 2nd time today. Jeff Gordon able to pull up in front of the 1 car. And now that's 18th and 19th. Debris on the racetrack, and that is a huge break for both the 1 and the 24 cars. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 3rd position, having a good run in the 88 car. He has yet to lead a lap today.
See, Kurt Busch gets slight advantage off of turn 2 on his brother. Dale Jr. there in 3rd.
It looks like the bottom lane was the one of choice right there on that restart.
Oh, trouble, turn 2.
In the wall. Montoya up there.
Gordon around
Jeff
too.
Gordon spins around.
Helps Keselowski into it.
Major points implications. Montoya's car back into the wall. Carl Edwards heavily damaged front and rear. And Jeff Gordon has some damage as well.
See Montoya just get loose there, and as he corrects his car, he gets up into the 99. Jeff Gordon, as he turns his car down to try to miss these guys, it gets loose. Here comes the 12 car into it.
Boy, Truex just missed Gordon, and Newman just missed him, and you see where he said Brad Keselowski involved there.
What happened out there, Juan?
We're just, really close racing. I think Carl was really close to me, and he drove right inside, right beside me, and it got me loose, and I lost it. It's one of those deals that if you don't give anybody in the room, it's going to happen.
Caution on the back straightaway. The 43 car, Reed Sorensen involved. There's the damage on his Dodge.
Oh, yeah, right front tire went down. Oh, that's a hard lick, too.
Yeah, that's a hard hit. I think he might come down and get some of the inside wall right here also.
Looks like Kyle Busch made no adjustment except to win the race off pit road, maybe.
You all didn't get them tight. Look at me. Are they tight? Say they're all good, bud. They say they're all good. So it vibrates real hard off the corner. Goes away getting in, but then when I lift off the gas, it vibrates again.
Boy, that's not a good sign. That's exactly what a loose wheel would feel like. You see, now Junior's going to come down pit road and abort his gamble, get fuel.
They thought about it and said not worth the risk. We've had a good run there. Let's not throw it away. So he's going to come on and try to get that car woed down and put some fuel in his car here with 7 laps to go. Shannon.
Dale Jr. bringing his car down pit road. It is going to be a splash and go, and that will be all for the 88 car. There he goes. He's out of his pit box.
A little bit of fuel there to get that thing refired, and Junior's not firing. He's rolling, but the car is stalled on pit road. Trying to get it refired and still rolling, but not coming up.
That's not good news because those things are so hard to start. Here comes Rudeman. He's not going to be able to make it. He's out of fuel.
Yeah, are they going to let the 88 sit there on pit road, or could that possibly bring out a caution? I mean, it's not on the racetrack, but it is a hazard on pit road.
He is in the middle of pit road. Here comes the 00 down for his final stop. Vince.
There you see the 00 of David Rudeman. He is in. We told you just a few moments ago they thought they were going to be short. In fact, early on they anticipated 10 laps short. So it ends up being about 5 laps short. So they're putting fuel in and trying to fire the 00. But he's not going to get the finish. Boy, they had a really good run today, but not likely going to get that finish that it justifies the good run that they had.
3 to go. This time by for Kyle Busch. Can he make it? This is in that range that they didn't think they had enough fuel to make it.
They said they would.
Uh-oh, he's out. Okay, he's pitting.
He'll be on pit road. And what about Kurt now behind him? Kurt never pitted 2 laps later.
He's coming off of turn 2, so Kyle Busch has a long way to go.
Now Marcus Ambrose is out of fuel.
Kurt Busch's lone win in 2009 was on a 1.5-mile track, a sister track to this one at Atlanta Motor Speedway down in March. A year ago, Carl Everett stretched the fuel mileage and won it here. And once again tonight, the fuel mileage works, and Kurt Busch will go to victory lane here at Texas. And there's Jimmy Johnson. Johnson will be credited with finishing in 38th position, 129 laps down.
Just your reaction to having your lead shrink down to just 73 points.
It's still a respectable lead. I mean, 73 with 2 to go is a good position to be in. Man, I hate that we gave up all these points tonight. Sam just lost it inside of me, and I wish he could have waited a little longer to lose it. I saw that he lost it later on in the race, and he can do that from time to time. I just wish he would have waited a little while longer and didn't take me out in the process, but it's one of those things. I mean, not much we can do about it. We're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But the guys did a great job to get this car back out on track to pick up a couple more spots, and we'll go to Phoenix and race. And we got 2 great racetracks for us. We didn't want this by any means, but we're still in a great position, and we'll go to Phoenix and race.
They had to push you into victory lane here. Kurt, what is going through your mind with a few laps to go? You're like, are you sure? I don't need to worry about the 18. What's going on, and how much did it take to conserve?
Yeah, I saw him peel off a couple laps before us, and I wanted to get to him, but I didn't want to get there too fast. You got to save a little bit of fuel, but yet I knew what we had for fuel mileage. I was confident in my guys' numbers. They gave me what I needed to win today. A great Miller Lite Dodge. We were fast. We were playing cat and mouse with Kyle on restarts, and You know, that was the first true time that Kyle and I raced each other hard for a victory like this. And, you know, for us to come away and knock him off his sweep he was trying to go for, it's bittersweet. I was rooting for him, but at the same time, this is for us.